You're listening to the Amazing Facts Daily Devotional. Today's topic, God is calling. Vladimir Poulsen, the Danish telephone engineer and inventor, patented what he called a telegraphone in 1898. The telegraphone was the first practical apparatus for magnetic sound recording and reproduction and enabled telephone conversations to be recorded. This was followed up by Willy Mueller, who invented the automatic answering machine in 1935. It was a 3-foot-tall machine popular with Orthodox Jews who were forbidden to answer the phone on the Sabbath. The telephone has been around since 1892, when Alexander Graham Bell commercialized concepts for phone operation that had been around for years. The greeting he suggested for answering the phone was "Ahoy," as used in ships. Edison later suggested "Hello." In the 1970s, the various American phone companies requested that TV and film producers use the 555 prefix for the fictional numbers to prevent genuine numbers from being accidentally used. This backfired somewhat in the 1980s when a Gary Larson cartoon depicting Satan's number as 555-1332 was reprinted in Australia, where 555 is a genuine area code. The owner of the number became the subject of harassment and later sued Gary Larson and his syndicate. Can you imagine receiving a phone call from the Lord? Actually, the Bible tells us that many times God called people, not just with a phone. One such story is the calling of the little boy Samuel. In 1 Samuel 3, we read of the young lad, while going to sleep one night, hearing his name called out. He ran to Eli the priest, who realized God was speaking to Samuel. The first message Samuel received from the Lord was a heavy one. We do not need phones to hear God calling to us, and we certainly do not want to put God on hold. We need to be tuned into the still, small voice of the Lord, speaking to our minds and hearts. When God calls, the best way to answer is Samuel's response. "Speak, for your servant hears." 1 Samuel 3:10. Our key Bible text today was Hosea 11, chapter 1. "When Israel was a child, then I loved him and called my son out of Egypt." Thank you for listening to the Amazing Facts Daily Devotional.